wonderful people. Okay, so today's adventure, we are at Seodaemun Prison. Um, yeah, we're just going to see what it's like, and I'm taking you along with me. This is the entrance, so let's go. Let's go. This is how outside looks. This is the entrance. Let's go in. I have to bend down because I am short. Alright, let's go in. Okay, folks, so yes, let's get into it. If you are like me, you love history, then you're definitely going to be intrigued by visiting Seodaemun Prison. So for me, as you may have heard before in previous videos, I was not big on K-pop or Korean drama or anything of the sort. I just knew that I wanted to visit this country, and that was it. However, upon hearing of the itinerary and hearing that we would be visiting this prison to learn about the history, sign me up, because I like to hear about all those people who had us under their control. Well, in this case, not us, but other people under their control, and how badly they were treated, and to see how these people they overcame in the long run. So I was interested. Right off the bat, as we entered, we could see like it was plain as day that these people were very much imprisoned, and they were under the control of another country. Another country, which is the country I currently reside in. And a lot of things happened. So this prison, like, there were several layers to it, so many things to see, so many things to read, and to just keep yourself abreast of the history of the Korean people. And my God, whew, at some point in this tour, it was like a roller coaster of emotions, not going to lie to you or even exaggerate. But okay, I will talk a little bit more about what or how the imprisonment, or what the prison is about. But first, you can just go ahead and read stuff, and then I'll come back to you. Okay, so as I said before, I love to hear about a good history about a country, or whichever part of history. I love to hear about it, and you should too. So let's get into it. You may or may not have known that South Korea has a very dark and sad history, right? And all of this is stemming from when they were under the rulership of Imperial Japanese. So of course, yes, Japan invaded Korea, and this prison, they use it to commemorate what they fought for, what they went through, all they had to endure to get their country to freedom, right? So from under the colony of the Japanese people. Ironic that I now live in Japan, right? All right, no problem. Let's get into more of the information. Okay, so I strongly suggest that you read. I tried my best to zero in on the important information on the screen so you can see and read for yourself. If you want to pause, you can go ahead and do that. But let us get into some of the things. As I said before, as we entered the museum, so it's a prison museum hall, right? History mall. We were greeted with how the war started, or how South Korea became imprisoned, and how they fought, of course, to get to their freedom. But first we had to learn about the long history, how it started and all those things, right? So what I loved is that it was information overload. Like there were so many things, you like, information for you to just read and grasp. And they showed it with messages and videos and showing you the timeline. And oh my god, it was so this video is maybe going to be 2 or 3 parts to it, because there are so many things. These pictures that you're seeing, these are people who passed in this prison, and I'm talking about older people to even teenagers, youngsters, right, who passed under the regime when they were under the Japanese ruling, when Japanese invaded their country. Let's just put it plain out there. So yeah, this cell, it housed so many people. From history, it is recorded that over 400 people died in this prison. It had a woman's part to it. It had execution hall to it. It has so many places, and as you go along, you'll see in the video labels and so forth that you can read, and you can stop and get yourself familiarized with what happened to an extent. Okay, so as I said before, the messages and everything, the depiction of the history in this prison was pretty clear and evident, and it was straightforward for you to understand, of course, in Korean and in English. And it kept you so engaged throughout the entire tour of the history hall. Definitely something that you would be, I believe, I think so. Well, maybe if you are a history lover, then you'll just want to walk and to just read and to just become familiarized, because many of these things I did not know. Like maybe all of these things I did not know. And I merely only knew that Japan invaded South Korea, but that was about it, right? So going through this museum, you'll get a deeper understanding. You'll get to see many things, many swords as you see there, many things to depict and to show you just how and what these Korean people went through to get their country to a place of freedom from the Japanese ruling. Oh my god, I'm talking now and I can just remember just walking through and watching this video. I just remember walking through and hearing sounds in this museum hall. So with this museum hall, you can spend anywhere from about 1 to 3 hours here. No cap. You definitely can spend that much time here because it's so much information that you just simply can't get enough. You want to know, okay, what happened next, what happened next, what happened next. And while you are reading, you are seeing pictures, you are seeing actual objects from people that were enslaved or imprisoned, everything that will actually bring you into, it's like you're actually there, right? You can see the handcuffs, all these things that were used, and this just allows you to feel engaged in this process. And as I said before, anywhere from about 1 to 3 hours here you can spend to just learn all the different areas. On this floor, you're just seeing some of the people who were imprisoned, who died. You saw there will be a part coming up where you'll see there were torture rooms. There's just so many things to see and to experience, and it doesn't make sense. I repeat all of them. As I said before, I tried to capture everything that you can read, so you can stop, you can read what happened. And most definitely, if you can't, it's very clear for you to see, but most definitely when you visit South Korea, you should visit Seodaemun Prison. I will have maybe 2 parts, two remaining parts to this, because the tour was very long, but it's very interesting, and it's information that we ought to know. Right here you are seeing the wooden engraved Korean flag. So yes, this is where it started. This is how the Korean flag started. And as I said before, the information is right on your screen. You can just pause to just read up on all of that, how it came about, who made it, who engraved it, where it started from, every single thing, to show you from when they were imprisoned to when they were freed to when they were recaptured. And it's just a myriad of information. That there is a lady, patriarch martyr, of course, martyr meaning she gave up her life for her country. Oh my God, there's even a woman's prison. We got a chance to even walk through the actual prison cells, and Korea really did a very good job with showcasing all of this, because even life size life size what would you call them, mannequins, are inside some of these prison cells, just showing you some of what the people endured and what they went through. You could hear sounds of people crying, you can hear, it's so many things, it's a myriad of things, and I have it all right here for you. All I said, just continue to watch and read, pause to get into all the people who had a hand into why the Koreans were captured and imprisoned, and how many people died, from old people to young children. And it's just a way for us to just get this information out there, because many of us did not know, and without knowledge the people perish, right? So most definitely, it was a fulfilling day. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I know that you will enjoy it too. Continue to read and to experience and to get yourself informed on what happened, why South Korea is the strong country they are now, how it happened, and it's definitely something that it's very intriguing and you should know about it. So this is me bringing it to you. Continue watching to see, and I will have 2 more parts to this video, so also stay tuned for that.